While buying your home, your first home, can be really exhilarating and fun and exciting, selling that home can kind of be bittersweet. We're going to talk about 5 ideas that you need to consider and things that you need to think about right after this. Hey, my name is Jared Chamberlain, and I'm here in Calgary, Alberta with the Chamberlain Real Estate Group. And today we're talking about selling your home for the first time. You're a first-time seller. You've bought your first home, and now it's time to part. It can kind of be bittersweet, a little bit of a sorrow, a little bit of mixed emotions there, right? And so today I want to talk about 5 things that, 5 ideas, 5 questions that we kind of get from many first-time sellers. Now, if you are finding this content helpful and our videos helpful, I encourage you to subscribe, like, and hit the notifications. Share this video with someone who also is going to find this information helpful for them. And so let's get on with the 5 things about selling your home for the first time. All right. So the first one is, the question we get is a lot of times when we're meeting with that first time buyer or first time seller, is I'm thinking of using the agent that I bought my home with to help me sell. And as much as this might actually be a great idea, sometimes it might not be. And I'm not saying don't use that agent. What I'm saying is interview more agents. Talk to the agent that you want and you helped, because maybe you had a fantastic experience. So get them to come back. Get them to come in, tell you their marketing plan. How are they going to sell their house? How do they position? How many homes have they sold? What is their proposition? How do they do that, right? And so that is something you want to do, but interview other agents. And here's why. Because you want to be able to get a sense of how different marketing can be, how different agents work. And so you don't want to tie yourself just to that person because it was a good experience on the buy when you purchased your first home. There might be someone who is better suited for you in your life stage now when you're looking at making that change. So keep an open mind and interview more agents, because knowledge is power, right? And so the more knowledge that you have during this time for you, the better you are going to be, the better the sale is going to go, and it's going to be a better experience for you. Now, the second thing that a lot of first-time sellers say is, I thought staging would be just over the top, little too much, a little bit extravagant, like it's just too much for me to do. And as much as that may be true, it's not. And here's why. The stats that we've seen, homes sell for anywhere from 5 to 7 or more % above any other asking price when the home is staged. And here's the trick. So when you bought your first home, what did you do? You emotionally fell in love with it. And when you're selling your home, what are you doing? You're analytically going through the process. So there's a big gap between emotions on your right brain and analytical on your left brain, and you have to bridge that gap. So how does that work? That is through staging. The way that you live in your home is completely different than the way that you need to sell your home. And so what you need to do is use staging as a emotional bridge as the first step, because then there's photography, there's marketing, there's all of these videos, there's all of these different things that come in to even push it further. But staging is the first step. And it doesn't always mean that you have to bring in brand new furniture and rent stuff from a stager. What it means is getting a staging consult in your house, having them help with the flow. Help them show them how you live, and they're going to show you how buyers are looking at your home. And so you want to be able to work with that stager to be able to rearrange the stuff that you already have and use it as much as you can, because that is going to make a big impact on the buyer's emotion when they come to your house. Because remember, in one of our other videos, we talk about you have to sell your house 3 times, right? And so if they're finally in your home, that's the final stages of selling it. And so you don't want to miss a fantastic opportunity to have that person fall in love with your house, right? And so staging is the bridge to make that all happen for you. Now, the third thing that we hear from first-time sellers is, I'd like to stay at my house when showings are happening, because then I can actually, tell them some of the features, the things that we've done, the renovations, all the add-ons, the extras, why we love this window, this location, this park, this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. No, bad idea, bad idea. Just imagine if you were the buyer and you showed up at the house. All of a sudden, you have a seller who is just trying to show you everything. What needs to happen is, to me, that'd be overwhelming. I don't know about you, but to me, that'd be very overwhelming. It would turn me off, and I would walk away. It's like walking into a store and someone just saying, I'm glad you're here. This t-shirt is the best t-shirt you're ever going to see. And let me tell you why. And they just go into it. And it is overwhelming. It's exhausting being the buyer in that situation, because you're like, I just want to make up my mind. Can I have a moment to breathe? And that's how buyers need to look at your house. They need to see themselves living there. And that's why staging is also really important, because they need to be able to see pretty much a clean slate as they can, how each room is to function, how they can see themselves living there. Can they emotionally say, this is the right one, this is what I want, this is where I want to be? And so that is really, really important. And so what you need to do is you need to give the buyers breathing space, let them come see your house, and let them and not be at the showings. That's the end of that. Just don't be at the showings. It's a bad idea. The fourth one, the comment or idea or thought that we have from first-time sellers is, I'm upset that buyers asked for some of my personal belongings. Now, I'm going to tell you one of my own personal stories because when we sold one of our first houses, we had this couch that my wife and I just bought. And it was in our basement, and it was set up, and it was like, our TV area, and we did it really nice, and it fit the space really well because we developed the basement and we bought the couch for that space. Well, the buyers wanted the couch. And I remember us going, no, like you can't have my couch. Like that's my couch. Like why should you have my couch? That's not fair. And it was really quite funny because we still have that couch. And to this day, we kind of actually look back and said, maybe we should have sold that couch. We would have got more money for it back then. And it actually hasn't fit perfectly in any other house. So something to think about. I'm not saying you got to sell your couch. But what I'm saying is, don't be offended if a buyer asks for your stuff. I was, and I'm kind of regretting, because I probably could have got a better couch for the next house that would have fit better instead of, keeping my couch. It's a couch. So I don't know. That's just a thought. So don't be offended if a buyer does ask for that, because it does happen. Now, the last one is, I didn't have a cleaning plan for last minute showings. This happens. You need to have a plan for last minute showings that are going to come to your house, within an hour. And they're like, hey, I want to see your house. Can I get in right away? You have to have a plan. And I think the best way to do that is strategically every single day, just have a tidy up plan where you and the family can say, before you go to school, before you go to work, before you're leaving the house for the day or whatever it is, have a quick checklist that you can quickly go through and say, okay, kid number 1, your jobs are these 3. Did you get them done? Yes. Kid number 2, kid number 3, actually it helps you have 6 kids to clean your house, right? But there'd be a lot to clean then, I'm guessing. I only have 2, so. But I do believe that having a checklist and a plan, so then that way, last minute showing isn't going to be disruptive or anxious for you. So create a plan for that, because that is something that does happen. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. I hope this, as a first-time seller, it can be, like I said, bittersweet, but it doesn't have to be more bitter than sweet. So find a great agent that you can work with, interview lots of agents, get a sense of the plan, the process, how it works, get knowledge, because again, knowledge is power when you are looking at selling your home for the first time. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions for us, just reach out, info@chamberlaingroup.ca, or give us a call at 587-316-5400, and we'll be able to help you. Our team is here to help, and we love helping first-time sellers get ready, understanding the process, and figuring out how to make it a sweet experience for you. All right, on that note, I am out, and hopefully you stick around and watch a lot of other great videos that we have all about selling your home, and we'll see you on the next video. If you're still watching this video, I want to thank you so much. And just for that, here are some other great videos that you can click through, a playlist about our wholesalers, guides and videos of how to sell your home better. And I hope we can help. If you have any questions, always reach out to us at 587-316-5400 at the office, or info@chamberlaingroup.ca, and we'll be able to help you guys as soon as we can. Have a great day.